Yo, what's up guys, D4nchamp and Daniel Games back here with another video. Why am I using Daniel Games? Because well, the channel is previously known as that, and in today's video I'm going to be celebrating our recent 1000 subscribers achievement by talking about my YouTube journey throughout the past 5+ years on 3 different channels. Yes, this hasn't been the only one, and we're gonna explore why I created the channels, how it first was, what kind of content I uploaded, and various other things leading to the growth and establishment of this channel and our amazing 1000 subscribers milestone, which I really want to thank every single one of you for it again and again. It means so much, so let's hop in right into it. I created the first channel around 5 years ago, at around December of 2020, so around this time actually. It's getting very close to the around 5 years anniversary. I don't know which date exactly, but it was around 5 years ago from this point on. And so, when I created the channel, it was basically, did some small animations, some small sketches, and there was also gaming content a little bit, and it wasn't really very popular. It was just for entertainment, and it wasn't like too serious, but I would have loved to, grow the channel and make it a bit popular and all. So, that's why I carried on for around 7 months, 8 months, and had like 100 videos on the channel, and it reached around 31 subscribers, 32 subscribers, around that range, and it was called Daniel Games. But unfortunately, it was deleted due to some settings issues. I had like the channel settings, I had some issues with it, and for some reason, it was eventually deleted after a while. So I was very sad then, but I decided to carry on, and this will lead on to the next channels, which I'm going to talk about. This channel was actually created on February 2021, so actually it was available, or it was out there, when the first main channel that I was talking about right now was also out there. It was supposed to be a second channel, and I only uploaded a few small animation videos, but in general it was still like a small secondary channel. It wasn't really anything major. And the main channel, which I talked about and was unfortunately banned or deleted, it was the one that was the main one. But after the deletion of the main one, I did carry on with a little bit of content on this channel until I decided to move on the third channel I'm going to talk about, basically, or the second main one, because this was still considered a secondary channel. Now, moving on to the second main channel in my YouTube journey, which was also called Daniel Games. But instead of it being a English-focused channel or a general English channel, this one was a more Arabic-focused channel in terms of voiceovers and sometimes in texts. Well, I did do some English text sometimes, but it was heavily Arabic in general. And because, I'm Arabic, so I wanted to try out some Arabic content, see how it works, and the results were quite iffy. So the channel was created almost immediately after the first main channel was deleted, and I immediately started uploading content. And as I uploaded more and more content, yeah, the results were a little bit better than the previous channel, as there was a little bit more engagement, a little bit more views, but it was still pretty much like most of the audience was still close friends and relatives, with a little bit of passing viewers here and there. But in general, the channel wasn't gaining much traction. And the problem was also that there's Arabic content. That means like there's a lower audience, a smaller audience, when compared to English content. There's a larger and more diverse audience. I have to be honest though, there was one short for the game of Fancade, which is an arcade kind of game. It's pretty cool. So I uploaded the short, and it was like gaining a little bit of views, but then immediately somehow it gained a bunch of traction, over 800 views to be exact, in around one day. And so I was very happy and excited at the time, considering it was a major achievement, getting that many views on a small channel, which is still growing and all. So yeah, it was a great achievement for the channel, and this allowed the channel to have a total view count of over 2,000, I think, compared to the previous channel, which I think had 1,000-ish. So yeah, it was an improvement from last time, as I said, but there was still not much traction, and I got bored, and I eventually stopped creating content after around a year or so. And the funny thing is that the last video on that channel was me talking about how I'm going to create a new schedule and all of that kind of stuff. And I didn't even start with the schedule or create any other content after it. It was the last video, and I uploaded it on like September 22nd. So yeah, and from that point on, I didn't create any content on any channels for like 6 to 8 months. I literally took a long break because I was just devastated from the fact that, not devastated, I was just quite sad and annoyed from the fact that I worked on 2 channels, but both of them weren't working out. So I kind of like I was resting or losing some hope a little bit. Maybe creating content wasn't meant for me. So yeah, between late September of 2021 and around early February of 2022, there was absolutely no content on any channels. So I was basically like off YouTube. For now, I was retired, you could say. Until around sometime in February of 2022, I got this motivation burst, and I was very excited to create content, and I've been preparing for it for a while. And so I came back to this channel, and it was now our third and last main channel. It was now the official main channel, Daniel Games at that time. And it was going to be a gaming channel, so I shifted the focus from random content to a now gaming channel, as I've told you. And there's been a video actually gaining a lot of traction back then, and it's still gaining a bunch of traction. It's the most popular video on the channel, the Minecraft Pillager Raid sounds video. So this video has a bunch of views, and it was still gaining quite a lot of views and content. I uploaded more and more gaming content, and the channel had a slightly larger audience, and sat at around like 70 subscribers at that time. So yeah, things were actually improving. And one time I got a really good comment on one of my Poltopia videos, which gave me some advice on how to create better thumbnails and video ideas, and it really just like changed the channel's trajectory since then. So I really think whoever made that comment, it was a great one, and it helped me in creating better video ideas and packaging the videos in a more efficient manner, in a more exciting and like engaging way. And one time I created a few football edits and somehow got all the way to from 70 to all the way to 100 subscribers. So that was a 100 subscribers milestone, and I just kept carrying on from 100 to 150 to 150 to 200 and so on and so forth. And by the time we hit 250, we were in the start of 2023 and stuff like that. And I just kept carrying on, and we hit 500 and all of that stuff. And just I don't know, I just kept creating more content. I changed some games, like I started trying out more and more games, different stuff. This helped in creating more diversity and making the channel fresh all of the time, not all of the same stuff. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. I just kept creating content, some big projects from time to time, and focusing on Brawl Stars, Minecraft, and Poltopia mostly, along with some games here and there. So yeah, and one of the notable projects, for example, is like the Poltopia lore project. I'm going to be creating some more Poltopia projects, high quality Brawl Stars videos, and some Minecraft series, so stay excited for that. And yeah, just 600, 700 subscribers, 800 subscribers, 900 subscribers, leading to the 1000 subscribers milestone, which is exactly where I'm at right now. So yeah, that's pretty much the channel's journey, starting as a small hobbyist project with around 30 subscribers, then moving on to the second channel in Arabic and 50-ish subscribers, 60 subscribers, something like that. And then moving on to this channel, which is pretty much the successful one, and now at 1000 subscribers, and that's all. More content coming soon, including a Minecraft Christmas series, which is going to be pretty cool, and I'm going to play with my friend a little. And the Poltopia Tribes and RL video is going to be recreated because the first one was not too good, and that's all. Peace out.